Okay. Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 112. We're rebranded Sparky Music Global. SMG is the podcast name show now. We've got 10, perhaps 12 guests on tonight's show. Um, my co-host for today, the one and only Steve Andrews. Could you introduce yourself, Steve? Who is the co-host for today? And I will introduce our first guest after that, who's Victor. So, who is Steve Andrews?
Thank you, Sparky. Yeah, who is Steve Andrews? Well, it's a very long story, but I will keep it short. I'm originally from Cardiff in Wales, where I was given the name, or the title rather, Bard of Ely, because I was living in the Ely estate and I was writing for Big Issue magazine, so that's what they wanted to call me. I am a bard. I'm a bard of the Loyal Arthurian War Band, which is a druid order. And the song coming up is about my very good friend, King Arthur Pendragon, who is a druid leader and who knighted me as a quest knight and a bard of the Loyal Arthurian War Band. We were hoping to have him with us tonight, but apparently there is a really bad storm going on in the UK now, Storm Bert, and he said he thought that if the signal was too bad, he wouldn't be able to make it. However, although we haven't got Arthur with us, we have got all of you, and we have my video coming up. King Arthur's coming. So, Sparky?
Hey, do you know something? We're going to go with it. You were meant to just introduce yourself as the co-host, but Steve, you are first. I did say it before, so sit back and enjoy. Steve Andrews. Victor, you'll be number two, the guest number two. So that was my fault. I kind of caused some confusion there. So sit back and enjoy. This is King Arthur's Coming by Steve Andrews. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
My name is Arthur, I am he, once and future born to be. Brennan Arthur.
King Arthur's coming and he's the king. King Arthur's coming is the song I sing. King Arthur's coming. I said King Arthur's coming. King Arthur's coming with his sword so bright. King Arthur's coming to fight the good fight. King Arthur's coming, he's on TV. King Arthur's coming, he's the king for me. King Arthur's coming, he's on a quest. King Arthur's coming, and he's the best. King Arthur's coming. I said King Arthur's coming.
We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. My name is Arthur. I am he, once and future born to be. Celtic chief and knight of old, I am the story as was foretold.
King Arthur's coming, he's at the stones. King Arthur's coming, wanna bring back the bones. King Arthur's coming. I said King Arthur's coming. King Arthur's coming. I said King Arthur's coming. King Arthur's coming. King Arthur's coming. Now he's here.
My name is Arthur.
Absolutely fantastic. Steve Andrews featuring Arthur. Absolutely loved it, dude. Victor, you're the next guest, and I like to give people two reviews. So I'm going to ask Roseanne if she'd like to say something to Steve as well. So, Victor, unmute yourself and let me know what you thought about Steve's track while I load up your song. So let's go, Roseanne, then, Victor, because Victor, you have to unmute yourself. Roseanne, and then Victor, what was your thoughts there?
I really liked it. It was a great hook on it. I liked the melody and everything and the pictures, and you look great, Steve, as King Arthur.
Thank you so much, Roseanne. Yeah, that was King Arthur, and it was King Arthur on vocals as well. You know, he was doing the vocals there. And shout out as well for Jace Lewis, who produced it.
Wonderful.
And I didn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you now. Arthur actually stood as King Arthur Independent in the general election for Salisbury in the UK.
No kidding.
Something else he does. And if you were knighted into his warband, you swear to uphold the ancient virtues of truth, honor, and justice. So that's a little bit about Arthur.
Hey,
Well, that's wonderful.
Roseanne, it's the first time you've met Steve. He's a very, very interesting man. Victor, what was your thoughts there while I load up your track? Victor, what was your thoughts? Oh, your microphone's not there, brother. Your microphone's not working.
Sorry about that. I had my microphone thing off.
That's okay, man. Start again. What was your thoughts here, brother? That's all good.
Yes, it had a nice beat to it. Nice rhythm guitar, nice simple chording, and it got your interest. It just, kind of groovy and to the point. It was fun. It was just a fun, happy, driving, pop rock, kind of folky sound of a song. Great job, King Arthur.
Well said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your name again.
Steve. Well,
No, the other guy.
I'm Steve Andrews, the bard of Ely.
Steve, you're Steve as well. Okay, I'm sorry. Nice job on the song. Nice job.
There was me and I'm singing the song, but Arthur is spoken word. So he's actually, I just thought I better tell you this. He says Brenin Arthur. Brenin is the Welsh for king. So that's what that's about.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, great job on producing it.
Yeah,
Great video too.
Well done, Steve. You're absolutely fantastic.
Well done.
I'm going to see Steve in another show tomorrow. So, Steve Andrews, Bard of Ely, over in Portugal. So, we go from Portugal over to Ohio, a debutant on the show. Who is Victor Samuel? Introduce yourself and the story behind your wonderful song, Cafe Puerto Rico. You turned your microphone off again, bro.
Oh, my God.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Sparky. All right. I'm originally from New York City, and then I moved to Ohio many, many years ago with my parents. And the song Cafe Puerto Rico had kind of like a Latin jazz groove to it. It inspired me to write that song, Cafe Puerto Rico, because I'm Puerto Rican descendant. I went to Puerto Rico a few years ago. Me and the wife sat at a cafe, and the name of the cafe was called Cafe Puerto Rico, and I just thought it had a nice vibe to it. Nice restaurant. And it's like, you know what? I think I'm going to write a song here down the road about this restaurant. So it inspired me to write the song Cafe Puerto Rico in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, back in 2015.
It's absolutely fantastic, Victor. Sit back and enjoy this marvelous artist here, Victor Samlot with Cafe Puerto Rico, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy. One love. was absolutely beautiful there, Victor Samalot. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Steve and Roseanne to unmute themselves to give a little review. Steve is a co-host and Roseanne's up next, so that's the way we'll work it. Steve and Roseanne, what was your thoughts on that marvellous track there? Because I absolutely loved it. Steve.
Sparky, I agree with you. That was a marvelous track. Basically, the guitar sound was absolutely fantastic. Loved the guitar all the way through. And I was looking at the photo and I was wondering, like, what kind of guitar is that? I haven't seen one quite like that before. Whatever type it was, it sounded absolutely great. And I liked the kind of the percussion in the background there, the beat. It sounded like it was somewhere live. It sounded like you could have been like playing that live, you know, maybe at a bar or at a cafe or something. And
Yes. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
it was great.
I loved it.
Well said, Steve. Roseanne, what was your thoughts here? I saw your comments. So yeah, what was your
It was
thoughts?
absolutely fabulous. Victor, have you tried to do some sync licensing? That
Yes,
would
I-
really,
Yes,
really
I
work
have.
well.
Yes, I have. I haven't had any luck yet, but I'm still working on it.
It's a
I'm still
beautiful
working on it.
track. My family's from Puerto Rico. I'm Latin descent as well.
Oh,
My mother's
awesome.
Puerto Rican and my father's Spanish descent. So, yeah, I
Awesome.
love it.
Thank
All
you.
Latin music.
Thank
It
you.
was a beautiful
I
track.
Thank you. I apologize for the video. It's not really like a music kind of a video. It's just from the album. I don't have any like videos where I put together for a song, which one of these days I might get good at it where I actually do a video of other with scenes and all that,
Uh-huh.
especially with newer music that I plan to put out here
Honestly,
soon.
Victor, you're fantastic, dude. You're
Fantastic.
magnificent, and welcome to the shows, first of many for Victor Samalot. Till the next time, brother. That was guest 2
Thank
of
you.
10. Sorry,
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, very much.
pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me in this show because I know the style of music is a little different, probably, right, for what's going on today. Or
Dude,
Or-
I do jazz,
Yes.
funk, and soul shows as well, but this one's
oh,
called.
that's right. I forgot. I totally forgot about that,
But this
Sparky.
This is a diverse show, so yeah, you
Diverse.
can a rock star and
Okay.
an opera singer. So our
Sounds great.
next two guests are Roseanne and Billy. So there's only another 8 songs to go. So from Ohio, we're heading over to New York. Roseanne,
All right.
introduce yourself, Roseanne, and what's the story behind your song "Hanging On for Love"?
Well, I'm from New York, upstate New York. As I said, I was born in Manhattan. And then when I was 3, we moved upstate, closer to Albany. It's around 45 minutes from Albany. And it's beautiful up here, nice country, great to relax. Hanging On for Love was exactly like the name says, hanging on for love. I am anyone who knows me, I write mainly love songs, but I write everything, every genre. I'm dabbling in country right now. I'll be releasing my first true country this year. And so it's all about the quest for pure, true love and how we hang on for that special love of our life. And this is actually a remake. I rearranged it with my partner, Pete Levin. He's a musical director. I needed to get a release out. And with my nursing job, I'm a hospice nurse during the day to make ends meet. And I just have not had any time this year even to perform. You know, there's such a crisis in this world and I'm a senior advocate. So my heart is, and my life is nursing and music. So I just quickly did this. I said, we need to get a song out there. Let's remake one of mine from my 2019 original album. It's called Love. And so I went in the studio with them and we just made a new arrangement to it. We shortened it because the original was very long and we wanted to make it more radio friendly and give it some different instrumentation. So
Roseanne, it's a beautiful track. Everyone's going to love it. Sit back and enjoy. This is Roseanne's debut on the show. Our next two guests are Billy and Matt. If you want to just prepare it yourselves, you are up. The next two coming up. Sit back and enjoy.
Thank you.
Hanging On for Love by Roseanne Soreda. Sit back and enjoy song 3 of 10.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
It's the wrong one, Sparky. That's the old version. I sent you the new one.
can you drop the link in the chat here? Would that be possible? I don't know what's happened, but we can sit and talk anyway. It's absolutely fantastic. Or how about you send me that and we go to Billy's song? Can you just go next, Roseanne? Would that be okay if I done
Sure.
that? Right.
Yeah, let him go there first. I'll send
Okay,
you it.
if you send it in the chat, we'll do it from there. I'm sorry if you've got.
I don't know.
Billy Hamilton,
Yeah.
Riders,
Yeah.
Michigan. Introduce yourself, Billy, and what's the story behind your song? Pace of
Okay. Okay. So I'm Billy Hamilton from Billy Hamilton and the Lowriders. I'm in the Detroit, Michigan area. I'm originally from around Cincinnati. I lived a lot of places. I played overseas, played in Europe. And in 2011 and 12, I was in Austin, Texas. And I had a guitar player in my band named Randy Larkin. And he and I co-wrote this song. He wrote the music and I wrote the lyrics and the melody. And it's really just a song about not making any money in the music business. It's called You Got to Pay Some Money. And it's just a sort of a, R&B kind of tune. And we recorded it. Oh, I guess this probably came out at about 2016, I believe.
Hey, Billy, you're absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful addition you are to the shows as well. Sit back and enjoy this marvellous artist here. Billy Hamilton, and his band is called the Lowriders, and this is Pay Some Money. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Well, we don't want to play no benefits. We take all the money that we can get. The old bus needs some gasoline. I ain't got no more guitar strings. You gotta pay some money. Then we play the blues. Yeah, big tip jar, that's very nice. I love to sell some merchandise. I have price beer and other perks. But playing this music is a lot of work. You got to pay some money. Then we play the blues. You got to pay some money. 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 Then we play the blues. Where you wonder why we all in tears, playing this music 40 years. May seem like a good price to you, but I was making this money in 72. You got to pay some money, then we play the blues. You got to pay some money. 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 Got to pay some money. You got to pay some money. Let me play the blues. You got to pay some money. Let me play the blues. You got to pay some money. Let me play the blues.
Absolutely spectacular, Billy. Just 10 out of 10 from me, dude. You're just absolutely awesome. Roseanne, I've not got that song yet in the chat here, so we'll go to Matt next. There's no rush at all. Steve Andrews and Matt, the music professionals, let's see what you've got to say. What was your thoughts here on Billy's wonderful track? Steve and then Matt.
Billy, I thought that was brilliant, you know, in every way. It was really like, it was so bluesy. The vocals were fantastic. The guitar was great. There was the backing kind of vocals coming in with it, and the production and everything. It had like a kind of classy, bluesy, jazzy, you know, just happening sound. Was fantastic.
Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well said. Matt, what was your thoughts here before we go to your track, brother?
Oh man, that was killer. It was you know, I mean, the lyrics, you know, spot on playing music, you know, just you know, nobody want to pay shit. So sorry for the cussing if I did, but yeah, that's yeah, man, straight up blues, you know. Playing the blues, singing the blues, brother.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely world class, Billy. Same as everyone on the show tonight. You're all very, very high standard artists. Roseanne, I've got that there, so I'll just put you on next after Matt, if that's okay. So Billy Hamilton and the Lowriders, till the next time.
Thank you, Sparky. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, pleasure's all ours. So from Michigan, we're heading over to Kansas. Another debutant on the show, Matt from the Dead End Strings. Introduce yourself, Matt, and what's the story behind your song, Want It?
Well, my name's Matt Cordy. I'm in Humboldt, Kansas. We're just like right south of Kansas City, an hour and a half or so. And yeah, it's you know, we're a 3-piece band, mandolin, bass, and guitar, you know, real tight friends and everything. And you know, started out jamming together. You know, we go to bluegrass festivals a lot and do just a lot of picking with a lot of different people. And Jeff and I, the bass player, started this band, and you know, it was kind of a dead end kind of thing. It was a side project of another band just to play some honky tonk stuff here at the new bar that opened in town. And we ended up bringing Kyle in on it, and, you know, started working on some originals, and got them recorded. But this Want It, you know, it was kind of like a mantra or like a saying type thing to myself, you know, like to, you know, got to stick to things and do them. You know, it's like you got to really figure out things that you want and want to do. If you really want it, you can do it, you know. And you know, it's just kind of the whole mantra of it, you know, is you got to be honest with yourself and do the things you want to do, you know.
That's it, Matt. As you know, it's a wonderful introduction, and it's an absolute brilliant track as well. Sit back and enjoy this song, Want It by Dead End Strings. Sit back and enjoy. This is song 4 of 10. Enjoy.
This song's called Want It.
Yeah.
Try. You gotta give it all you got, never let it die. We hold power that few can't see, so figure out who it is you want to be and own it and live your life. Yeah, own it and live your life.
Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, absolutely love it. 10 out of 10 again from me. Rosanna, I've got your song now. So Steve and then Roseanne, what was your thoughts on Matt's track? Well, I load up Roseanne's song. Steve and then Roseanne.
Matt, I thought that was fantastic. I know I keep saying all the songs are fantastic, but they have been, and it really was. You know, I loved the kind of rootsy, folky sound you had there. The live performance, it was a live performance that reaches people like an audience. You know, it reached me because I was moving along to it. I was tapping my feet. It had that beat. It was, it just worked so well. So, I mean, just top marks from me. And I'm a live performer. I love to do live performances. And so I know a bit about them. I know if you can get an audience going, and that song would have get an audience going. It was great.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Well said, Steve. Roseanne, what was your thoughts here again? You get to speak more tonight.
Yes, it was wonderful. I really enjoyed the mandolin. It really added a lot to the song itself. I loved your lyrics, and it was a very smooth live performance. And I love the upright bass. As you can tell, my jazz training and stuff. I love a live bass, upright bass in shows. It really adds a lot, gives a uniqueness to your whole vibe. So. And your vocals were great. I love your raspiness of your voice, and so congratulations.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah, I came from a metal
sweet.
background, so yeah, that's where it comes from. So,
Honestly, absolutely fantastic stuff.
Very sweet. I loved it.
That was Matt Corty from Dead End Strings in Kansas. Till the next time, Matt, my brother. Right. So
Appreciate
from
you.
Kansas, we're heading over to New York for the 5th of 10 guests tonight. Roseanne, you'd be as well introducing the song again, or it'll just be harder for us. So, who is Roseanne Sereda, and what's the story behind your song, Hanging On for Love?
Thank you.
No, could you introduce it again, please? That would be much easier. Yeah.
Okay. Hanging On for Love. Hanging On for Love, as I said. I write a lot of love songs, and it's about hanging on for the right love, that pure, true love to come. So, there you go.
Sit back and enjoy this wonderful, beautiful track.
Thank you.
Song 5 of 10. Enjoy.
There's a burning in my heart where a dying ember glows, crying out for love deep within my soul. Standing in my loneliness, reaching out for happiness, just waiting. For you, 'cause
Absolutely beautiful, Roseanne. Absolutely great. Steve and our next guest, Brad, would you like to say something to the lovely Roseanne while I load up Brad's track? Steve, then Brad.
I would indeed, Sparky. Yeah, Roseanne, I thought that was absolutely amazing. I think I called it amazing in my comments. It was, just beautiful, sensitive, emotional vocals. The music was just right. The saxophone was fantastic touch to it. And everything about it was just absolutely right. Fantastic piece of music.
Thank
there.
you so much. I
Well,
really appreciate that. I appreciate that. That was Jay Collins. He's very famous in our area. He plays with the band, if you're familiar with the band.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Okay.
played, yeah. Levon Helm. That's from
Right.
up here in
Wow.
Woodstock.
Take a
Yeah.
load off, Annie. Take a load
I-
for free. Take a load off, Annie, and let the road.
That's
run.
right.
Run on
And
me.
so I get him on a lot of my tracks. He
Oh,
lives
really?
up here.
You're so
So
lucky. Fantastic.
Yeah, we're good. We're friends, and we perform together. So whenever he's off tour, he always wait for him, and I'm like, I got another track for you. Come on over.
Hey,
So
that's one of my mum and dad's favorite bands. The band we used to sing it with some of the songs when we were younger. It's amazing. Roseanne, until the next time, dear. Thank you very much.
thank you so
Dance
much.
Loretta.
Thank
So,
you.
From New York, we're heading over to Alabama. Brad
All
Thomas
right.
Project. Never
Thank you.
debuting on the show. Introduce yourself, Brad. And what's your story behind your song, Shiners Shine?
Yeah, I'm Brad Thomas. I'm from Kimberly, Alabama. I moved here about 20 years ago. And one of the first things that I found about the place, I heard the story of two young men and a middle-aged man named, Roll Tide. It didn't roll last night. This area was a big moonshining, a lot of moonshining operations years ago. And they decided that they were going to, this is 1956, they decided they were going to steal from a shiner, which they did. The guy found out about it and took care of them. And they were never seen again. The truck that they were in, never seen again. Their bodies never seen again. And today it's one of Alabama's biggest mysteries is what happened to the Dye brothers. So as soon as I heard that story, I knew I had to write a song about it. And that's what Shiners Shine is about.
Dude, again, just like all the other songs so far tonight, it's absolute world class. Sit back and enjoy Shiners Shine by Brad Thomas Project. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. This is song 6 of 10, so there's only 4 more after this. Wonderful show tonight. Enjoy.
Backwoods, Alabama, back in 1956. Moonshine was the bloodline out here in the sticks. And Millie and Robert Dye, that cousin they called Dan, didn't mind stealing shine from the other shiners' lands. And wild as a kudzu vine, those boys were known to be. They lived for themselves, footloose and fancy free. Well, one night they piled into Billy's 47 Ford, not knowing that tonight they were gonna meet the Lord. And the party was on outside of Robin Wood. Well, those boys flew up there not thinking if they should. And the moonshine flowed like water and a few good laughs were had. But when you steal from a shiner, things are bound to go bad. Turned to bad in the wink of an eye, when a shiner named Redbird caught the boys in their lie. And words flew in threats were made, and soon the deed was done. Those boys' lives ended at the sound of a shotgun. Now Red knew what to do, cause he'd done it many times. It's what you've got to do now when they steal that shiner's come and gone, those boys were never found. And those who know the truth, long gone in the ground. Are they under 79 or some abandoned cave? Well, those who know the truth are long gone to their graves. It's like my daddy told me, it stands the test of time. Son, you'll have a price to pay if you steal that shiner's shine. Price to pay if you steal that shiner's shine.
Hey, absolutely fantastic, Brad. Just awesome, dude.
Thank you.
God, man, just really, really, really good. Steve,
Appreciate it.
guess Justin. Justin, you're up next. So, Steve, then Justin, what was your thoughts on that marvelous track? Well, I load up Storm Kingdom.
My thoughts on that are similar to my thoughts on all the other songs so far, because it was, again, fantastic. It was absolutely amazing. I loved the lyrics and the way it was all just came over. It came over. That was the thing. The story was there, and the music was right, and there was the fiddle, and all of it was just fantastic piece of work. So, I mean, I would give that top marks. I've just given it top marks.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Honestly, what a great show. Justin, what was your thoughts there, brother?
Yeah, it was definitely a fantastic track, dude. Has a very Charlie Daniels sound to it, man. And the guitarist and the fiddle are fantastic. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Your vocals are awesome, too.
Well, thank you. I had the young lady that did that was actually a touring fiddle player in a bluegrass band for about 10 years. And she's amazing. And the guitarist, Anthony Blackson, amazing too. So we were just, all of us, really happy the way that it came out.
No, definitely be proud, man. It's a great song.
Wasn't
Thank
it
you.
just, Justin? Wasn't it just, man? Brad, Thomas Project, love you to bits, man. You're fantastic, and welcome to the shows. See you in plenty more. That was Brad
Thank you.
over in Alabama. So from Alabama, we're heading to Florida. It's American Takeover tonight, but we don't mind, do we? We don't mind. Justin from Storm Kingdom, introduce yourself, dude. And what's the story behind your song, Dragons of Lindisfarne?
It's about the first contact, basically, between the English and the Norse Vikings. When the Vikings had finally found their way across the sea and started sacking English, especially the priories and the churches. And so that was basically what the whole song is based on. The song itself is kind of a, what?
It's absolutely fantastic, dude. Again, everybody's just going to be blown away with this. Sit back and enjoy The Dragons of Lindisfarne by Storm Kingdom. Song 7 of 10. Really enjoying it tonight. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Right now, dawn of generation, chosen the First dragons landed upon the shores of Lindisfarne Priory. Eyes, heart of steel, battle cries, echo across plains, breaking bones, fading lives, burning homes, innocence will die. Losing time, die for day, vanity, already somewhere crucified, yet alive, fading light. This life is over. The arms of the tempest, Odin, All Father, guided us. Distant shores and directed into the ledge.
Justin, absolutely spectacular stuff, dude. World-class musicianship.
Thank you.
See you. I seen you. You look like a Viking. You write songs about a Viking. Let's hear what the pros of the because Steve and our next guest, Chola. So, Steve and Chola, what was your thoughts on that track while I load up the Lunatic Fringes song?
I've said it. I said it in my comments that the one thing that came to me immediately was it was like it was so appropriate for tonight because it was like it was really happening. I was looking at the rain and the thunder and the lightning and all of this going on, and I'm thinking, we've got this going on in the UK. We've got this coming to Portugal and I guess other parts of Europe. So with Storm Bert happening. So then I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about dragons, and like King Arthur. I didn't put this in my comments, but King Arthur wears a dragon on his druid robe, and he's a King Arthur Pendragon. Okay, so there's more dragons there. And then I've got like a dragon on my cap, which you can see here. I got a Welsh dragon. So there was a lot of like dragon energy going on, if you like. So, I love dragons. I got dragon trees growing here, and I'm very into the whole idea of dragons. So I absolutely loved the song. And the other thing about it was a change to all the other music we've had tonight. It was a much heavier sound, and I thought that was great as well. And the video worked. So yeah,
thank you.
Again, I'm going to give you I gave top marks to somebody. I'm giving top marks for that one as well.
Well said, Steve. Well said. Chola, what was your thoughts here, brother? Your first words of the evening, Chola?
Oh, great, man. Great rhythm. Got me rolling. I was enjoying the whole damn thing, man. We're always on the run from the party, So he gets me driving. I love animation, love the visuals. I'm a very visual person. So yeah, right in your face was great.
Thanks, dude.
Well said, dude. Justin, love you to bits, man. Come make this place your home. Justin, Storm Kingdom. Till the next time. So, from Florida, we're heading over to Illinois, represented from Chola. Introduce the Lunatic Fringe, and what's the story behind your song? Time Will Come.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're on the run from the party, We just released our new album, Threatening the Order, on Halloween. So this new single, Time Will Come, that's what it's all about, man. A live show, taking the audience in an escape, entertaining the hell out of them, give them a great rock and roll show, man. High octane.
Hey, honestly, welcome to the shows, dear. Love you to bits, man. Sit back and enjoy this fantastic song. Time Will Come by the Lunatics Fringe. And it just took a little second to load up the last time, so I'll just wait. There you go. Enjoy.
Welcome to the show, everyone. We are the Lunatic Fringe coming at you again with another installment of hard-pressed musical talent that you won't pay for. Why do we do it? Do we do it for the fame? No. Do we do it for the money? Hell no. Do we do it for the women? Well, that's yet to be seen. Welcome to the circus of the clown suits. Stand a dream and never out the route. Open the door, they'll slam it closed. Smoke on grip to the wolf slow. Rock some shit and shine lights. Chew you up and you gotta leave it dry. Simple last time was a hit in the miss. Then step it up, boys, so how about this? Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're in the thing. Oh, talent out the door. Give you all the things you've heard before. Good stay on, leave you wanting more. That's my way to a sold out floor. Oh, talent out the door. Give you all the things you've heard before. Good stay on, leave you wanting more. That's my way to a sold out floor. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're in the thing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're in the thing. Oh, talent out the door. Give you all the things you've heard before. Good stay on, leave you wanting more. That's my way to a sold out floor. Oh, talent out the door. Give you all the things you've heard before. Good stay on, leave you wanting more. That's my way to a sold out floor. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're in the thing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We're in the thing.
Love a little outro there, just absolutely fantastic, dude. The Lunatics Fringe, just absolutely high energy as it comes, man. You know. So let's see what Steve's got to say. There, our next guest is Ken. So, Ken, could you unmute yourself? Steve, then Ken. What was your thoughts there, gentlemen?
Well, what I've got to say, I said in the chat, I think, but basically what I thought was if I was at one of your gigs, you know, I'm sure there would be a lot of moshing going on down the front there, because it was getting to me. I was feeling it, and you know, I may be old because I'm 71, right? But you know, if I was there, you would find me amongst the moshers because it had that.
That's great, man.
And
You want a body surf?
Sorry,
Crowd surf? We'll throw you in the air. We'll crowd surf, man.
Yeah. And
We'll go together. You hold my guitar, and we'll make it happen.
Okay, this sounds good. And anyway, what I thought was
You
great
me, buddy. I don't know if it'll work.
Sorry,
Steve, just finish.
Yeah, there was a surprise ending as well. I wasn't expecting that, so I like surprises. Great.
I'll tell Mr. Fringe that. Mr. Fringe plays the guitar, and I'll let him know, man.
Well said, well said. Ken Tucker, what was your thoughts there, brother?
It had throwbacks to Iron Maiden, dude. I mean, the vocals especially reminded me of Iron Maiden, and the energy of the song. Those guitar tones are really thick, and yeah, it was really cool, man. I thought it was just very effective sonically.
Well said.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Chola, love what you do, man. You're fantastic. And it's the Lunatics Fringe, not the Lunatic Fringe I had you named as, so I apologise for that. I've renamed you now. Chola, till the next time. Till the next time, brother.
Yeah.
So we're coming up in song 9 of 10 here. So from Illinois, we're heading over to Indiana. I've been trying to get this man on the show for a while, and he's here. The Ken Tucker from the Ken Tucker Blues Band. Introduce yourself, and what's the story behind your song, Japanese Hot Special?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm finally here, man. It took a little bit, but we made it. My name's Ken Tucker. I'm from Terre Haute, Indiana, And the story behind the song is not quite as dramatic or as say story deep as someone would think normally. But I have a guitar mentor that I grew up around, and he's an amazing guitar player. His name is Tracy Garcia, one of the best players on the planet, in my opinion. But not famous, but he should be. But I go to his house when I was like 15. He was in his mid-20s, and he'd let me jam with him. And one day I asked him, what was the first guitar you ever had? And he said, well, back late 60s, my mom got me a guitar out of the catalog. It was some Japanese hot special, what he called the cheap guitar. But I thought, that'd be a cool name for a song. So I came up with this song about a Japanese girl who moves to this guy's neighborhood, and he wants to date her. And that's the whole thing behind the song.
Ken, it's absolutely fantastic. Sit back and enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. And then we've got Jacob, who's got a Christmas song, and it's absolutely lovely to finish off the show. So Ken Tucker Blues Band with the track Japanese Hot Special, song 9 of 10. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
My new neighbor moved in just down the road. She's a breast transplant straight from Tokyo. She can't understand a thing I say, but I won't let that get in my way. She's my Japanese high special. She's barely 5 feet tall. She's my Japanese high special. Little karate mama's got it all. She does her hair up in a chopstick bun. When she wears a kimono, I get all undone. With a samurai daddy and a geisha mom, she's a little firecracker on the run. My Japanese high special. She's barely 5 feet tall. She's my Japanese high special. Little karate mama, she's got it all. Yeah, she got it all. Women get green, 'cause she's the hottest thing they ever seen. She's my Japanese high special. She's barely 5 feet tall. She's my Japanese high special. You know that little karate mama's got it all. Yeah, she got it all.
Ken Tucker Blues Band, absolutely fantastic. Every one of you's in the band. So to Ken and the rest of the members, just loved that so much. That was great.
Thank you, brother.
Steve and Jacob, what was your thoughts there? While we get to the final song of the evening is Jacob's, and we'll let everyone leave a comment to Jacob, and maybe if they've got anything to say about their experience tonight. So Steve, then Jacob, what was your thoughts while I load up Jacob's track? Steve?
Really great, everything, vocals, guitar, piano, the whole feel, the energy of it was bluesy, it was rocking, it was getting me moving. I found myself kind of grooving along to it here, and it was so, such a great energy in it. And what's happening in the show, it seems, is that we're getting to all the songs that are really kind of rocking towards the end here. And so I'm finding myself moving about here. And that one did it for me as well. So yeah, great work.
Thank you.
Well said. Jacob?
Yeah, straight up rock and roll. Love it. The pianos, the guitars, just gets you going, probably on the dance floor too. I love the original sense of rock and roll, the spirit of rock and roll in this song. So that's very pure and sincere. Great stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It was absolutely awesome. Ken Tucker, until the next time, my friend. One love, brother. So from Indiana, we're heading over to New Jersey. Jacob Chaco, several times you've been on the shows now. Introduce yourself, dude. And what's the story behind your song, Over the Top?
Hi, Jacob from New Milford, New Jersey, not too far from New York City. The song is called Over the Top. It's getting into the spirit of the holiday season. It's about the shopping experience, the chaos, the excitement, the mayhem. Just, give you a little permission to go a little over the top. That's it. So this is the song. It's a collaboration with my musical team, with my co-vocal producer, Tom, and my my co-vocal, Talia. So it's a fun song. Hope you enjoy it, and happy holidays.
Hey, there's no hope about it, dude. It's absolutely fantastic. Sit back and enjoy Over the Top by Jacob Chaco, featuring Taylor Gelfand and Thomas Monaco. Sit back and enjoy it. One love.
Make a trip to the nearest mall. Rich or poor, big or small. Take a little time away from it all.
It's the season we're dreaming of. Far and wide, it's her favorite month. Take a pause, call me Mrs. Claus. Give a little bit of love, shop till we drop. Oh, we're over the top.
Oh man, that was absolutely brilliant. What a great way to end the show. And anyone who wants to leave a comment, we can all leave a comment at the end here. So I think everyone's muted there. So I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. Brad, Chola, you can leave a comment to Jacob, and if you've got anything you'd like to say about the show, if you enjoyed it or anything that you can say, you don't have to. But Brad, then Chola, what was your thoughts? Brad, then Chola.
I thought this was, I love the lightheartedness of it. How, I mean, in a way, when you describe what the song was about, I kept thinking, we get tied up in a lot of stuff during Christmas, and that really hit me. I thought the instrumentation was great. I thought the vocals were great. Y'all did a great job on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Chola, Steve, then Roseanne.
You know what? I like that it wasn't a ballad for Christmas. Sometimes when you hear the ballads at Christmas, you get, takes you a different way. This is upbeat. This guy should made me want to spend money I don't have, and it sounds great.
Then we'll think about it later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great job.
Steve,
Thank you.
Steve, Roseanne, Victor, Steve.
Yeah.
That was, Jacob, I just thought that was just a fantastic piece of I call it Christmas pop, and it was happy, and it was just great energy, and then all the images, in the video were just fitted so well with the song. That was like,
Did you like my dance moves?
Sorry?
Dance moves.
Dance moves, yeah. Okay, and it was happy, and it was happy, and we could do with some happiness, and you delivered.
Well,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Roseanne,
Yes.
Victor and Billy, Roseanne.
I think it's absolutely, it was very joyous from the beginning, the intro, the beat. You just started moving right away to the beat, and I thought the hook was exceptionally good. That hook, everybody can remember that, and your lyrics as well. Everything that's in the song is what we know goes on. And I thought that was a great concept for you to capitalize on. And it just made me feel good. It's a feel good song. And your instrumentation was good as well. And and the visuals, just like Steve said, you did a great job. I really liked it. And we need it. Bless you.
Thank you.
Everybody needs a happy song. And so bravo.
Well said.
Thank you.
well
Appreciate it.
Victor, then Billy.
Just it was just no problem. It was just a happy, good feeling type of a moving pop song. It was really fun and nice guitar lead, and just had a nice groove, and really, like somebody else said before, I forgot who said it. It had a nice hook to it too. Really nice. Great job, Jersey
Thank you,
guy.
Victor.
Well said. Well said.
Great
Billy,
job.
then Ken. Billy.
Yes.
What's that?
Billy, then Ken. You're after Billy, Ken. Billy.
All right.
I'm up.
Yeah, brother.
All right, so I agree that I really like the lightheartedness of it, as somebody else said. It's sort of a positive, happy, lightweight thing, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. We don't see this much anymore. Mostly we're writing and singing about doom and gloom and heartache and sorrow and misery and trouble. So it's sort of fun to see a lightweight thing that doesn't take itself seriously. And the video was fun and campy, and again, not too serious. Just sort of a lightweight holiday message, and refreshing, I thought. Very refreshing.
Very refreshing. Yes.
Well
Thank you,
said,
Billy.
Well said. Ken, then Matt, then Justin. So Ken.
I'm glad it wasn't Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what I said in the comments is it had a 60s pop vibe like Herman's Hermits. It kind of gave me that Herman's Hermits feel.
Yeah.
And I could just see Peter Noon singing this, and that's what really got to me, because I like Herman's Hermits, and it really gave me that feel.
Well said.
Thank you.
Well said. Matt,
Thank you, Ken.
then Justin. Final two comments of the evening. What a great show I've had, Matt.
Oh yeah, it was great. That's a real great Christmas song. I'd say keep pushing that thing. You can make that a classic. We'll maybe hear less Mariah Carey. But
yeah. That's the kind
It'll
of
be
go
wishful thinking,
viral.
but let's hope.
I mean that's it's killer. I mean it's you know, I mean it hits all the points, you know, and just the style and production, and you know, I mean you just sounds like you know, it's a great Christmas song. I'd keep pushing it, man. Just a great song all around.
Thank you, Matt.
Well said. Justin, what was your thoughts there, brother? And then we'll wrap it up. What a great show this has been.
Yeah, no, I agree with everybody else. It's a fantastic Christmas song. You know, it's light, slow. You know, it makes you put you in a happy mood. So, they're definitely fantastic.
Wasn't it just? So, Jacob, we all loved that there. We all loved all the songs tonight. You know, it would have been good if everyone could speak to everyone. Just the show would take about 4 hours, and then you won't want to come back because it takes too long. But that's been the show. Could you all do me a favor and make sure you send me a link to your Facebook page as soon as the show's done? I've got most of them, but sometimes it's hard to find the new people's music page as well as their profile. So send me a link to that. Now I'm just going to stop the Facebook live first, and then I'll stop the main recording. So goodbye, Facebook. We don't really care about you, but we want to stop the main recording with the peace sign, because I've got about 2,000 people doing that, and I really hope that we can, if we can make a difference. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. That's that one. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes, and I'll stop.